talk about 5 ways pre-sales teams are actually using AI to automate stuff. Number 1, answering technical questions. If you work in pre-sales or you're on a solutions team, you know this. When your customer has a question, when your sales rep has a question, it's coming to you. That's a distraction. Nobody likes it, but it happens all the time. Pre-sales teams are taking AI, connecting it to their API docs, connecting it to their product documentation, and turning it into an instant answer. What's great about that is you're getting precise responses from your docs. You're able to answer your sales reps and customer questions without getting distracted, and it frees up pre-sales teams to focus on what matters most, the deal. Number 2, summarizing sales calls and extracting action items. This is a big one for sales teams. You've probably seen chat transcription calls a million times already, but now we're seeing pre-sales teams take advantage of it. So tools like Gong, Otter, TLDV, they're auto-transcribing, summarizing, and surfacing those next steps. And what's great about that is the SE no longer has to write everything down. They don't have to remember what has to happen next. They can focus on the call, focus on the buyer, and that AI tool becomes kind of like a second brain that tells them what do they have to do next to move that deal forward. Number 3, auto-generating RFPs and questionnaires. If you've ever filled out one of these, you know how much it sucks. If you get a due diligence questionnaire, an RFP, or some kind of security and compliance questionnaire, it can take forever. It requires multiple people. Sometimes they can take days or weeks just to fill these things out. Pre-sales teams are now auto-drafting these with AI. So they're connecting them to their company knowledge bases, generating that first draft quickly, and it's saving them not only a lot of time, but it's allowing them to focus on the deal. So whether you work in sales, pre-sales, or solutions teams, automating that RFP gets you out of the process. Focus on what matters most, the deal. Number 4, drafting personalized email follow-ups. So this is a use case that I personally think is not that big of a time saver. Using AI for emails is just kind of old. Some people have stopped doing it because of how everything sounds exactly the same. But when it comes to pre-sales, you got the added advantage of linking up your CRM data and your customer context into your AI. And now you have not only a personalized email, but you know exactly what's supposed to happen next. The action items, the milestones of that deal, that's the important part. And we're seeing pre-sales teams use this technology to actually create better emails that are more well thought out. And it's not even about the copy, but it's about the context of that deal and making sure that they know exactly what's going on. And number 5, generating sales assets like competitive battle cards. That's a big one. So when you have AI that analyzes your internal content, like your past deals, your closed lost deals, your product notes, and also your competitors, you can generate really awesome sales assets. Pre-sales teams don't always have to create this stuff, but they definitely use it, right? So getting an AI that offers quick access to your differentiators, your pricing, how you handle objections, and gives you those trap setting questions, that's a very powerful tool, especially for solutions and pre-sales teams who are constantly getting asked this stuff by customers. So will AI replace pre-sales teams? Absolutely not. Take it from this guy. He knows you will never replace a pre-sales team. We genuinely believe that, but you will augment the pre-sales team. So when you think about how these companies are using these tools, they're evolving into these knowledge engineers. They're focusing on how to automate answers, and it's allowing them to really hone in on the deal and spend time with the customer. That's a really high impact, really low risk scenario, and that's where we're seeing the best use of AI.